everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 207 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one worked up so fast for me and it was a lot of fun to make. We are working with V stitches and cluster stitches today, along with our traditional double crochet stitches. So it was a lot of fun to make, and this one is designed by Donna over at smoothfoxlover.blogspot.com. Make sure you're checking out the links in the description of this video because it will have a link to her written pattern on Ravelry. It's a free Ravelry download, so you can get the PDF file, print it off, save it up, and make a big square, or you can make this square bigger as well. She has instructions on how to make it a 12-inch square if you like to make a bigger square. But this is the 6-inch square that we finished after round 6, and I'll put all of her information in the description of this video so you can follow along. Actually, I highly recommend you go to her pattern on Ravelry because in the pictures on the side, there's one person who made theirs this whole center part in dark brown, and then these cluster stitches in a bright yellow, and then this outer edge in a green, and it looks like a sunflower. It is so beautiful. So you can get really creative with this. I used a bunch of different colors, but you can use 1, 2, or as many colors as you want in this project. Get creative with it. The colors I'm using are just all Red Heart Super Saver yarn. This is a 10-ply yarn, which is a size 4 medium worsted weight yarn. So you can use any scraps that you've got available. These are just like little tiny balls of scraps that were in my yarn basket. So you can use a double knitting yarn, you can use Aran yarn, a worsted weight yarn. Really doesn't matter what kind of yarn you use in this project. We are also going to use an H size crochet hook to demonstrate today's video tutorial. That is a 5mm crochet hook, but you can use a 4mm or even up to a 6mm crochet hook if you'd like. And we are going to need a yarn needle and a scissors because we are going to cut our yarn and sew in our ends when we're changing colors so often in this project. So those tools just come in handy. Before we start, I do want to mention there are other links in the description of this video. So not only is there Donna's pattern and her information for her website, but there's also a link to my website, YARNutopia.com, and my blog where you'll get all 365 days of granny squares. I add a new one every single day, so today's number is 207, and you will see on there above at the top there is information about this big project, and then there are photos, little thumbnail photos that you can click and it will take you to its video tutorial here on YouTube. And then at the bottom of the blog there's a list of the ones that have written patterns available to you. So you can check out number 207 granny square. It will say Charity Square number 2 by Donna. You can click that and follow along today. There are other links. There's a link to my Facebook and Instagram page. Make sure you're following me on both places and share your photos. Find the post today of this square and share your photo on Facebook in the comment section. Tell me what you liked about this square. Did you go on to making the 12-inch square? I would absolutely love to see your square today in that comment section. And then also on Instagram, make sure to hashtag 365 days of granny squares, and you can hashtag YARNutopia so that I can see your work. I like to go double tap those photos and comment on my favorites, so make sure you're doing that. And lastly, I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos, so make sure you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. And also, if you go to our channel on YouTube, on the right hand side there's a blue button. It says support. Make sure to support us in any way you can so we can keep bringing you fantastic crochet tutorials. So let's get right into it and make number 207 granny square. Let's start out by making a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, then fold this down and pull this through. Pull it tight, insert your hook, and we can start. So to start off, we are going to make a ring. If you know how to make the magic ring, you can start that way, but I'm just going to chain 4. So yarn over, pull through, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, yarn over, pull through, 3, and 4. And then we're going to come all the way to the beginning here, and we are going to make a slip stitch, sorry. It's so early in the morning here. We're going to go into the chain, yarn over, pull through, and through. So there is our ring. Now we're going to work into the ring right there. We're going to start with round 1, chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as our first double crochet of this round. And in this ring we are going to put 11 double crochet for a total of 12 stitches, because like I said, that chain up 3 counts as a stitch. So now yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops on your hook. Okay, that is a double crochet. So again, yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a double crochet. So that's 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. That's 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There. So now we can count back 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 will hit this chain up 3 right here. We're going to slip stitch to that. So go 1, 2, 3 right at the top of this chain. Go in, yarn over and pull through, and pull through. That's a slip stitch. So there's round number 1. Now I'm going to fasten off this color. If you're not changing color and going on to round 2, you can just chain up 3 and go on to round 2 with me. But I'm going to chain 1 and cut this yarn, and then I'm going to pull it through and pull it tight. I'm going to insert my hook back into that same chain up 3. I guess if you're changing color, you can start in any stitch around, but I'm just going to go right back into that chain up 3 there, where we slip stitched, and then I'm going to grab my new color, hook that on my hook, and pull it through. Now this next round we are going to chain up 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to put a double crochet in the same stitch that we attached our yarn to. So yarn over, go back into the same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, it looks like there's 2 double crochet in there because that chain of 3 counts as a double crochet. In each stitch around, we are going to put 2 double crochet. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And again, yarn over, go back into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next stitch right here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So just repeat that in each stitch around, just putting 2 double crochet in each stitch. At the end of this round, you should have 24 double crochets. So I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 3. Okay, once you have your 24 double crochet, we can slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. Now at this point, if you're not changing color, just chain up 5 and go on to round 3 with me. But I'm only gonna chain 1 and then cut my yarn and pull that through, pull tight. And now if you're changing color, you can start in the same stitch or in any stitch around. I'm gonna start in the same stitch that we just slip stitched into. I'm gonna go in there, pick up my new color. This is a new color. I just bought this. Actually, it's called Flamingo by Red Heart. I actually really like this color. And I'm gonna hook that on my hook, pull it through. There we go. And then we're going to chain up 5. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what that's going to count as is the first 3 chains are going to count as our first double crochet, and the next 2 chains are going to count as our chain 2 space for our V stitch. So in the same stitch here that we just attached our yarn to, we are going to put a double crochet in the same stitch. So yarn over, go in, there we go, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So now that first part here counts as a V stitch. Now we're going to skip this next stitch right here, and we are going to V stitch in the next stitch. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to skip this stitch right here, and we're going to go into this stitch right here for a double crochet. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then chain 2, 1 and 2, and then put another double crochet into that same stitch. 1 there. Then we're just going to repeat that all the way around. So skip the next stitch and V stitch in the next stitch. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 2, and then double crochet back into the same stitch. And there's your V stitch. So skip the next stitch, go into the next stitch for a V stitch, and just repeat that all the way around, and then I'll meet up with you. You'll have 24 double crochet and 12 chain 2 spaces. So I'll do that, and we'll go on to round 4 next. When you come back around, make sure to just skip this last stitch here and then slip stitch to the 3rd chain of your beginning chain 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, right in here. Just go in to this loop and this loop, then yarn over and pull through and through. Okay, so now we can go on to the next round. If you're not changing color, slip stitch into this chain 2 right here and chain up 2 and go on to round 4, but I'm actually going to chain 1 here and cut my yarn and pull it through all the way, pull tight, and then I'm going to insert my hook into the chain 2 space right here. If you're changing color, you can start in any chain 2 space. I'm just going to start in this one and hook my new color on, pull that through, and then chain up 2. 1 and 2. Alright, now we're going to start with a beginning cluster. So to do a beginning cluster, we are going to yarn over, go into the chain 2 space, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Hold it. We're going to yarn over, go back into the space, into the chain 2 space here, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, but hold it. There's only 3 loops on our hook still. We're going to yarn over, go into the chain 2 space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, hold it. We need to do this one more time. Yarn over, go into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now there's 5 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. Just like that. Then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to put a regular cluster stitch in the next chain 2 space right here, and then we're going to repeat that around. So a regular cluster stitch is yarn over, go into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, hold it, yarn over, go in to the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, okay, hold it, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and one more time, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now we have 6 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 of those loops. And then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to put a regular cluster in the next chain 2 space and repeat that around. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 6 loops on your hook, and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to the next round together. Alright, when you're finishing here, I got to chain 4, and then we can go on to round 5. So we're going to slip stitch to the beginning cluster stitch, okay? So don't slip stitch to this chain of 2 right here. We're actually going to go up into the cluster stitch right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Alright, now if you're not changing color, slip stitch into this chain 4 space, and then chain up 3 and go on to round 5, but I'm actually going to chain 1 right here and cut this yarn and pull it through and pull it tight. And then I'm going to, in this next round, you can start in any chain 4 space. I'm just going to go right into this one, and I'm going to grab my next color, hook that on my hook and pull it through. And this color actually kind of looks like the flamingo color. This is the flamingo color, and this one is a different color. It's an accent color, actually. And the name is kind of slipping my mind right now, but I really love these bright orangish coral. Oh, it's called coral. Silly me. Anyway, going on to round 5, we are going to chain up 3. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. And in the same chain 4 space, we're going to make our corner. So our beginning corner, we're going to put 2 double crochet in there. So yarn over, go in. I'm going to try and crochet over my straggler here. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now I'm going to slide these over because we still need to make a bunch of stitches in here. We are going to chain 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3, and in the same chain 4 space, we are going to put 3 more double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so there is our corner. Now we are going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, and in this next chain 4 space, we are going to put 3 single crochets. So a single crochet, we're going to go into this chain 4 space, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. Okay, that's a single crochet, so we had to put 3 of those in there, so that was 1. So no yarning over here, we're just going to go in to the chain 4, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And again, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So there's 3 single crochets in there. Then we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and in the next chain 4 space, we are going to put 3 single crochets. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and in this next space we're going to make our corner. So our regular corner, not a beginning corner because there's no chaining here, we're just going to put 3 double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And in the same space, I'm going to scoot these over because I'm going to put 3 more double crochets in that same space to finish off our next corner. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're just going to repeat what we did for this side, and each side. So I'll show you again. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to go in this next chain 4 space for 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, hop in this next chain 4 space and put 3 single crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, hop in the next chain 4 space for our corner, and that's 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. In a lot of our squares we did 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet, but this one is 3, 3, 3, so it's 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet, all in the same chain 4 space. So there we go. Then we're going to continue, go chain 2, put 3 single crochet in the next chain 4 space here, 1, 2, and 3, then chain 2, 1, 2, put 3 single crochets in the next chain 4 space, 1, 2, 3, then chain 2, 1 and 2. In the next space we're going to make our corner, so that's 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to make our last side here, chain 2, 1, 2, 3 single crochet in the next space, 1, 2, 3, then chain 2, 1, 2, 3 single crochet in the last space, and then chain 2, 1, 2. And now we're going to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 here, 1, 2, 3, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. Awesome! Now we can go on to round 6. If you're not changing color, slip stitch into these next 2 stitches and then into the corner stitch and then chain up 3 and go on to round 6 with me. But I'm actually going to chain 1 here and cut this yarn and pull it through, pull it tight, and then I'm going to insert my hook into this corner space, grab my next color, and we can go on to round 6, our last round here. I'm going to pull this through, and then I'm going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. In the same space we're going to make our beginning corner. So just like this last round, we're going to put 2 double crochet in this chain 3 space. So 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then in this same space we're going to put 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, there's our first corner. Now we are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and in the next chain 2 space right over here, we're going to put 3 double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 1. In the next chain 2 space here, we're going to put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 1. In the next chain 2 space, we're going to put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to chain 1. And in the next corner, we're going to make our corner. And just like the last round, exactly like the last round, it's 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit faster at this point because we did that in the last round. Okay, 3, 3, and 3. And then we're just going to repeat what we did on this side, right here, for this side and each side around for each corner. So in the corners, we're putting 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. Then we're chaining 1, and we're putting 3 double crochet in the chain 2 space, and then chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain 2 space, then chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next chain 2 space, then chain 1, and then make your corner in the next corner. So do that all the way around, and if you have trouble, you can always follow along with the written pattern or rewind this video. So I'll meet you up when we are going to fasten off. Alright, I'm just finishing this round here, just putting 3 double crochet in the last chain 2 space, and then I need to chain 1, and then we're going to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 here. 1, 2, 3, right at the top. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And now I'm going to fasten off. So chain 1 and cut this yarn and pull it all the way through and pull tight. You know, there is extra instructions in there for a 12-inch square if you want to continue on doing the rest of the pattern, because I know some of you have enjoyed making 12-inch squares during this project. So you can go on to following Donna's design. But there it is. Number 207 granny square is complete. Make sure to sew in those ends there. I almost forgot this last one. Can't forget them. You gotta sew in all those ends before the end of your, or during your square, or when you finish your square, so that you don't have to do it at the end of your big project. Whatever you're making, if you're making a blanket or a pillowcase or a sweater, a cardigan, a dress, whatever you're making, just sew in those ends and cut any extras. There we go. This one may need to be blocked. I'm noticing mine's kind of bubbling in the middle a little bit, like bowling. So I want to stretch it out, make it all nice and flat, and then I'll probably block this. But there it is. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to Donna for allowing us to use this square in our big project. Make sure you're checking out those links in the description of this video and share your photos. I want to see what colors you came up with today for this design. Thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy hooking!